Nice fingerprint. Let's break that guard. Well. Bro, that is... Dude, what type of fucking stamina is this? Let's just heal the full, you know, like this. Okay, it doesn't do a lot. Bro, is that a cheater? Like, is it possible to have, like, that much stam, guys? Yeah, I think this guy's a cheater. There's no way. Okay, the buffs, the buffs. Right, buffs, the buffs. And just say the input there. Too dated for me to enjoy them, honestly. Okay, we're gonna switch off these claws because this is honestly overkill versus these players. Weird, like, you know, you can like fucking grab people by the head and stuff. I always thought like this is like super funny. Like, it's very entertaining to watch Skyrim VR, I think. I don't have a VR though. It's not on my list of things I want to buy either, but I would absolutely stream it if I had Skyrim VR. I have to wait for my turn, guys. Okay, it's my turn now. Aha! No, it's not my turn anymore. Now it's my turn. Oh! We jumped in the tree. Oh, no hit for me though. It's not my turn yet. Let's get some big damage on this guy. This one. Oh, I almost went for it. Pivoted there too. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, never mind. Sometimes we draw like different conclusions on weapons in Elden Ring based on the relationship between one weapon to another. Let me give you an example. Like, you might say that great axes, I'm just, you know, it might not even be true, but I'm just gonna give an example. You might say that, let's say, great axes were better in Dark Souls 3, for instance, because they had a shockwave and they had like hyper armor one-handed, right? Like, you might say they were better in Dark Souls 3. In Dark Souls 3, great axes in their relationship with the other weapons around it, yes, it was better in a sense that a great axe served as a true, like, it served its purpose for like a very strong offhand weapon like Yorm Machete, for instance. You could not really replace Yorm with any other weapon. It had its own unique, like, legitimate reason to be used. Here in Elden Ring, technically speaking, great axes have a better moveset than in Dark Souls 3. Like, if you take them side by side, because Elden Ring has jumping attacks, because Elden Ring has 2 types of running, because Elden Ring has the ability to put any Ash of War on your great axe, because you have crouch attacks, because of all of these things, technically speaking, great axes in Elden Ring are better than in Dark Souls 3, but the great axe here in Elden Ring, in relationship to every other weapon, isn't as useful as it was in Dark Souls 3, because there's always something better than a great axe in Elden Ring. Like, if you use a great axe, well, you might as well be using a great hammer, for instance, because they both kind of serve like the same purpose, but great hammer have a slightly better moveset, right? Like, maybe you could have like a use case for like double anchor because you want that counter hit, but for the most part, if you want to make a build with great axe, chances are it's going to be better with great hammer. Also, Alluvial, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs, man. And Millicent Snub, thanks for the gifted sub as well. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate. With that being said, I do miss the fucking charge R2 of the Black Knight Great Axe. I stand by that. That alone is like a reason why I would say the Great Axe were better in every way in Dark Souls 3. Like, I get that. I agree with this. And Mozzarella Lord, thanks for the resub for 21 months, man. But, like, you guys know what I mean, right? Like, the point isn't, like, are great axe better or not? Like, that's not the point. The point is, in relationship to other weapons, like, yes, it's better than the previous game, but it's not because everything else got better. You see what I mean? I tried to BS that. Cool. That's some stone lat. This guy has really good connection, actually. He took the wrong exit. I started to accept that like, you have to pick some weapons against some things like Spin Slash. And we're almost bled out, like, from the get-go. Heal up? No? And it was actually like way more fun, but when you would get like people that were like obviously like over leveled, like twinking, there isn't really much that you could do. Like, I remember like one fight. Okay, let me just fucking focus here for a second. This is risky, but we go for it. Fuck it, let's go here. What do we do here? Okay, so basically we started playing at low level with like nothing duped, and the game was actually way more fun that way. But the problem is like it became like very frustrating the moment you got like any twink, because the mathematical disadvantage against twink is just so great that it's like you have to outplay people by like a factor of like 10 to 20. Like sometimes it's just completely ridiculous. Like you basically have to play perfect for like as long as they have healings.